Yeah, you lead. Ellie can do the roster rundown.
Let me get into this server before we go live. If you can wait that long, Jeff. Sorry about me. What?
What?
Oh, what?
We're
Am I in the
live?
server already?
No, that increased player slots. Player slots.
I'm actually in the server already.
Oh.
I think it might
Okay,
crash.
It's like live. It's really live, Jeff.
It's live.
Oh my god.
Hi everyone. I'm Ellie.
I'm Kiss Me.
Well then, hello everyone, and welcome to another wonderful Left 4 Dead 2 broadcast, brought to you by Jeff himself. And I am Prodigy Sim, and as we've introduced already, we're here with Kiss Me and Ellie. How are you guys doing this evening?
Great. Awesome. I'm so psyched about this match.
I'm doing super duper fantastic, and I'm actually really looking forward to this match because it should be a very good match, especially since I hear that ZSN has taken back their old teammate Ryu Zubin. That's how you say it.
Yeah, this should be a good match. This is really high up in the Cevo tournament, and these are two very powerful teams, especially with their current rosters. Ellie, why don't you give us a rundown of the rosters while I get into game here?
Sure. On Cynister's side, we have our two, Shade, Remix, and Puff. And then for Zone 69, we have Hypno, Xeon, YMTISD. I don't even know how to pronounce that. And then Smiley.
Isn't his name White Mist? That's what I heard.
That's what Killadoy has branded him. Usually I refer to him as like YMT, I believe.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I say.
YMT, awesome.
And Smiles, yeah, also known as Venom.
I just call him Smiley Face because that's what it is.
I call him Smiley.
Yeah, most people just call him Smiles, but in Mumble, I believe ZSN has actually a lot of history. They used to play another game together, and so his tag from the past has been Venom, I believe.
Wow, that's completely the opposite of Smiley.
Yeah, it's quite a different feeling to it. And it looks like we have Cynister starting out on Survivor side here.
Shooting me?
We're just waiting on Remix to ready up, and I'm finally in here and ready to cast.
Pre-game shoutouts. I have a shout out from Justin Bieber. Shout out to hi everyone. I'm Ellie. Let me go hop into the Cevo war room. Not war room.
Yeah, we'll be sitting in this Cevo chat room. I'm about to join it myself. But if you want to send shoutouts, you could put them in the chat, but we probably won't see them. What you need to do is like right-click on our names and either add us and then send us a message, or just hit send message right there. And any messages that Kiss Me and I get, if we have time, we'll read out shoutouts from those. It looks like the game is started. A Hickman right now. Double boom, a charge landing, a pull landing. Jockey getting stopped, but he's still alive. Wow, this is a huge
Charger
hit
just
coming in.
wow. Charger doing a lot of damage to Shade. Coach not being able to clear that Charger off of Rochelle.
That was a huge amount of damage already. And that Jockey didn't even quite get his cap. If he had gotten a cap, that would have been a lot more damage, but we've already got about 80 damage, 84 damage, no, almost 90 damage has gone out from Zone 69 already.
Wow, that was a very nice attack, very well executed by ZSN. That's major damage. That's exactly what you want to see at the beginning of the map. You want them to start bleeding, and Shade's on the brink of that. So yeah, exactly 40 actually.
Zone 69 must be feeling pretty good about that. That was really powerful. We do have a witch spawned up in front. How do you think Sinister is going to take this here, Kiss Me?
They're not running any shotguns actually, so they can't do a draw crown. They're gonna have to trigger her and run back, or they're gonna light her. It seems.
Looks like Shade's going to go for the light. Kind of missed the gas can angle, and he does get the light. SIR coming in. Boom landing on one. Looks like a lot of SI chasing Shade, but not able to get it. Witch is still running around. It looks like she's not going to quite make it in, and the SI are actually running away right now.
Witch playing hurdles with the fence, jumping over it again and again.
Certainly was seemed to be a good move then by Shade.
Speaking of which, I have a shout out from Fever to Shade.
Oh, that
Saying,
sounds good.
You can kick me and ban me from your server, but you can't ban me from the stream. PZ, PZ.
Huh.
I have actually a shout out from Fever as well, if I can find it. 1 second. Shout out from Fever to ZSN. Don't fail me now.
Sounds like we've got a ZSN supporter. Yeah, if you have any shoutouts in support of the teams, please bring them in here. Maybe we'll keep a little tally, see who people are looking to win this match.
I like both teams, so it'd be awesome to see either one win.
Alright, Sinister's finally moving up and looking like they're gonna start this event here soon. The Infected have a pretty good setup during this pause.
Yay!
Who paused? Who paused?
Sinister
R2.
R224.
I was
Somebody
gonna
lagging?
say CSN strategic pause.
Yeah, R2's
R2.
ping is at 200. I'm not sure if that's normal for him or not because he is a South American player. I want to say, oh gosh, they're gonna hate me for this. Is it Argentina or Venezuela that they're from?
Venezuela, that sounds familiar. I think that's R2.
Well, I apologize to all of R2's fans who are watching this and to R2 for not knowing that, but if you want to correct me, feel free to message me.
If anyone was watching the cast between me, Bo, you know about the whole Honda thing on the Parish Bridge. Well, Bo says, shout out to Hondas, piece of shit Hondas.
Right here.
I got a shout out from Zozo to the Left for Pause.
Reloading.
Absolutely, and we do have the Infected do have a 3 mobility capper setup. Pull going in on one of them right now. Charge landing, but getting cleared so quickly. A charge landing onto Pub.
Clutch. Jackie does manage to drag Coach off that ledge into the lake, but he just hangs there, drowning.
Yeah,
Coach
not a huge amount of damage. I think that was YMT on the jockey getting a few more points. Actually, an okay amount of damage, it looks like. And it looks like Sinister's gonna run back here. I feel like I've seen this before in another cast, and it didn't work out so well.
Yeah, it went really bad. I think I was with you on that one.
That was Polarity, though, who did that. And now this is Sinister trying the same strat. And what killed him before was a hit coming in right here, and we'll have to see how it goes. Boomer does land. Hunter gets taken down. Charger gets one punch and then flies off into the distance. Looks like not a huge amount of damage. And Sinister will continue their run back, probably all the way to the start area, the safe room area.
Yeah, now these
Good
attacks.
try.
Yeah, but these attacks here won't really affect them. That was their one good chance to actually get a good hit, I believe, by ZS.
Absolutely. Of course, we do still have. They're going to have to move to the docks again, and there could be a good attack going in there. Actually, I believe when Polarity did this, we saw at least one good hit come out in this area just because of the sheer amount of horde coming in or something like that. But of course, Polarity was already bleeding a lot at that point.
Did they take tank back to here? Or was it event? I think
It
there
was
were two
event.
different
It was
ones like
event.
that.
There was one we did with event back here. We do have the Infected making another hit. So far, nothing landing. 2 skeets. Boomer gets popped, landing onto Shade, though. Shade's still sitting at that 40 health, hasn't taken any more chips, so it looks like Sinister's doing a real good job with this strategy.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised Shade hasn't taken any damage at all. No FF, no silly comment come up and slapping his butt, you know.
Yeah. Of course, like, whenever I'm at exactly 40, that's when I go into clutch mode. I'm just like, no, I'm not going slow. I'm not going to pop my pills.
I get
I'm
so
taking
mad
no
if
more
I get
damage.
FF down to 39.
Oh, yeah,
I'm like,
that is-
really? Really?
That's the word.
Everyone, get on the ferry.
It looks like the event is still going. Man, this is such a long event, too, but the Infected have another hit. Looks like a pretty good one. 3 cap, no smoker, no spitter. We'll have to see if they're going to use it or hold.
I'm expecting the hole until the Suarez push it.
Time to ride the ferry.
I don't think we'll throw it in.
Reload.
Yeah, it
Not
looks
much
like
of it.
they're thinking about hitting right around the gas station, but they haven't really picked positions yet. Oh, look at the Charger up front. Hit is going to go in. Will the Charger get his spawn? Yes, he finally does. Jockey is down. Hunter's still pouncing around. Boomer pop. And getting that
Finally.
single cap.
I thought that was Shade that got charged. I was like, damn, finally! Down
Nope.
below 4.
Shade's still sitting pretty. That Charger did give 10 damage onto Puffery, though.
Reload.
But the Charger was cleared pretty late, so I'm thinking they will not have a charge to go for a death charge here at the boat. We'll probably see them throw another hit in, though, don't you think?
I do believe we'll see another hit. I don't think we'll see a Charger. I don't know if Charger died first, which I don't think.
Nope. Looks like they have a 2-2 Jockey Smoker.
Yeah, they're probably just gonna throw this and hope for something better across the river.
Maybe they've figured out a Death
What
Jockey
a
or something they're going for.
infected spawn. Look at the smoke.
Yeah, that Smoker.
What?
Oh, into the water, unfortunately. That looked like it could have been really good, but
That
getting
was
that spawn.
different.
Poor
I'm
thing.
not,
just
I'm
fell
not
right
sure
there.
if Jeff had that on the camera, but the smoke respawned down below the dock. Like that was really cool.
That was
I've
cool.
never seen that.
I was sort of envisioning like a Left 4 Dead 1 style, Death Pound sort of a setup with that.
Yeah.
If he could get that pull right there, then I was thinking maybe the jockey could have taken him down or something, but I don't think that was going to happen. They do have a new setup, Charger Smoker Hunter Boomer. And don't have the jockey here for the Death Jockey, but maybe they'll be able to get some damage right here. There's a little bit of horde coming around the backside right now, but the front looks pretty clear.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
It looks like Sinister's just going to wait for this horde to come in and take it out nice and slow. Probably a good idea.
Just some information on R2. I'm being told by Fever Brother is actually Venezuelan.
Venezuelan indeed.
We do have ZSM pushing up out of the boat now. Shade leading the way with his 39 health. Hunter spawned up, not coming in yet though. They're waiting for a little bit more separation or another push. There goes
And
Boomer.
it looks like that boom's going to land onto Shade right there. SI not quite yet committing. Looks like they're just now getting some spawns. Charger getting a little chip. We do have 2 of the cappers landing. Hunter cleared, and Charger not able to get his charge right there. However,
deals some
Shade has
damage.
been taken down a peg.
Yep.
What's he sitting at? He was at like 30 health or so. And he's at even less without those pills.
Reloading.
Looks like the survivors still haven't triggered tank though, which Zone 69 can always do some work with here. But if Sinister keeps this level of bleed with just Shade bleeding, they should
They're
be
gonna
alright.
push that HR. They want that
Oh,
HR
wow.
now. That's
And that
the
tank-
main thing.
That
Tank
tank
in
is
the
taking
hands
a...
of
Yeah,
YMT. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, taking almost 1,000 chip already though. Not
Do you
so
guys
good.
want to bring it to a war room?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead and do Zone
Who should we
69
do?
War Room.
Zone 69? Let's go ahead and do it.
Or we can play rock tank, probably.
Got a tri-cap.
It's kind of a hard.
Get me a rock.
It's kind of a hard place to rock.
Tri-cap.
It's hard to rock.
Should we just commit then?
Commit then.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going. Hello, I can't go here.
Fall to.
I'm bad,
go,
sorry.
dude. Gotta go.
Bringing in the cooler. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Got a rock.
No, I was gonna get him. They're alive.
Try and stay up there.
Can't.
Oh, or get out. Get out there.
How much HP do you have?
It's got about a quarter.
1,500.
Maybe not.
Two
2-2.
attacks. Ready?
Yep, give me a rock or something.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1.
Got a rock.
I'm amazed that I got that fucking charge. Like 2 HP.
One tick chip. Just have a pass.
They're gonna
Yeah,
push.
push.
Alright. Getting closer.
There's a car, isn't there? Or I don't know if that's hittable.
Yeah, I think it is. We gotta go in soon. You gotta catch up. There's a log
Guys gotta
over
go
here
soon.
too, actually.
Fuck it.
Fuck.
No time.
You guys ready?
We piped it.
In 3,
2,
2,
1.
1, whatever. That's not a hittable car then?
I don't think so.
What do
Why?
you team? I can't
Dude.
see shit.
Dude, stop being pink.
Oh, you're running away.
Stop being pink.
Fuck it.
move, actually, isn't it?
No,
And
the
Welcome
welcome
back.
back. That was certainly an interesting tank to watch. YMT did a lot of work on that first push in, and even the second attack they did there did a lot of chip to the survivors. So I'd consider it a success on that. I was not listening to the war room, so I'm sort of wondering what they were doing there with not having the tank try to cut them off any harder at safe room. But that was certainly really good. They got chipped down with only 320 health bonus, so I'd consider that a really good success for ZSN.
Wasn't doing a very good job once he became a zombie.
Yeah, any thoughts on that, Kiss Me?
The tank was very good. The SI Sport was also, top notch. I just, like, as we were talking about, I didn't understand the end of the tank. Like, he was biled and the survivors were pushing safe room, but because he got biled, he started backing out. And
Yeah,
I didn't
interesting
understand why
choice.
he would back out. We're going to see another quick hit here on Sinister's infected side. Charger Jockey coming up. Boomer landing on one. Charger going for some punches. Grabs one. And that's all we're going to see. Jockey just missing entirely. Actually lands on Nick for a little bit. Smokey getting some scratches, and that's about all we'll see. Just some horde coming in on Coach.
Yeah, still a pretty good amount of damage. I think that Charger got a double punch based on the scores I'm seeing. So we've seen about 70 damage go out right now, which is an alright amount. I mean, that's pretty similar if you consider that ZSN got 90 damage or so. But still very good first attack. And the Witch has spawned. Sinister with another set of spawns right now.
Are they gonna do the same thing?
Looks like.
Bring that gas can?
Yeah, they are bringing the gas can up, yep. Looks like they're going to be doing the exact same thing as Team
Come on,
Sinister.
guys, be creative.
They do have a shotgun. They're not going for the crown, even though the infected really aren't set up around, but they don't know that.
Oh, and it looks like the hit's going in. 2 SI going in. Getting skeeted, though, that Hunter. Jockey's still around. Charger gets taken down.
Charger charging into the palm tree.
So it looks like they
Back
got a
is
little bit of
coconuts.
jockey chip, and this crown is going to go in nice and easy by
Hypno.
Hypno. Who is Hypno? Is that...
I honestly don't know.
Oh, wait, I'm
No.
confusing his team.
Alright, who's the double H?
Oh, excuse me. But yeah, looks like a good
Dot
clean
net
witch
CP.
kill. I have to say,
Oh.
I kind of agree with Sinister going in early like that.
I don't know. I would have liked to see him hit on the witch, wait for the witch to come in. I mean, even if she does get lit, though, then witch is pretty much useless. But, if you can try and pin the survivor that shot her, then,
Yeah, that's
witch
true.
is blocking.
But I think they were sort of going for like an element of surprise thing there, and
Pills here.
it didn't
Yeah,
work out.
expected.
But that's always a good hit to do. Everybody's just sitting there focusing on the witch, thinking about what are we gonna do to kill her, and then you go in and hit them, and they're completely caught off guard sometimes.
Yeah. So, the infected are looking for a death charge here, it seems. They do have smokers set up by the car and charge on top of the roof.
Yeah,
So-
it looks like they're doing it on the opposite side though, which could be good. I always find it's a little harder to actually make this death charge. There's just more
Yeah,
obstacles
especially-
and it's a harder pull, but
Yeah, and
It's also
especially
such a
with the
small
level.
window, to charge them through.
that's absolutely
Without
true.
hitting the
Yeah.
tree. And...
Yeah, you've got the tree, you've got the car, you've got the charger posts. But we'll have to see what Sinister can do with it.
And also just with the pure skill level of the players, the charger just gets mowed down, and you don't see charges land that often anymore.
Alright, and the event has been hit. Hunter making some noise. Not sure what the survivor's doing, and oh, they're completely avoiding the house over there. What, 13 damage pounds coming in from Shade? Oh, Charger going for that charge, but just way too soon.
A
The
lot
coach
of
was
damage
still
going
in
on
that stand-up
Smiley
image.
face. Smiley face down
Certainly.
to bleeding. And he's, yeah, that was actually not that bad. I mean, they do have one bleeding for tank, so now if they can stop their survivors from reaching that HR, they could bleed
Yeah.
Smiley face out.
So far, looking pretty similar to what we had for Sinister. Of course, the pill commit is coming a little bit earlier for ZSN. Now, this is an interesting spot to take
Yeah,
this event.
this
I
is
don't know what I
new to
think
me.
about that. Such a small space, it looks like scratches would just do a lot.
If the spitter can get that spit up on top of that truck and stuff, they would be jumping all over the place trying to avoid it.
It is actually true. The
Absolutely.
spit spreads straight down from the truck.
Oh,
They do
really?
have
It doesn't stay up there? Oh,
No,
wow.
it hits the back of the truck, and it reaches out a little bit past.
Yeah, there's certainly a lot of places to sit on top of, so I can see how Spit could be avoided there. Of course, we didn't have a Spitter on that attack, so we didn't quite see what was going to happen.
And here comes a ZSN strategic pause. And they're
We
lagging.
got another laggy, yeah.
Strategic lag.
Strategic lag.
Well, meanwhile, I have a shout out from Tokes. It says, shout out to the Mafia for promising to take me on an overnight sea life tour. Not sure what that's about.
Not sure either, but we do
Sounds
have a
pretty
birthday boy, actually. Shout out from Cynical towards birthday, because he made me and he's abusive.
Aw, happy birthday, Word.
I hope they don't expect us to sing.
No.
Happy birthday.
We have a hit. We have a hit coming in.
Come on, Jeff.
And it looks like,
I don't
as
sing.
predicted, that Spit is not really spreading very well. Got a little bit of chip onto Smiles there. But it looks like ZSN's going to rush the boat right now, since it has arrived. Cynister getting spawns in a couple of seconds, at least a couple, but
They do have a smoker, so if they come up with a charge in one of these spawns, they do have a charger right there, but the smoker goes in a little bit too early. Charger going in right now, though. Going for the charge, but gets taken out too quickly.
yeah, that was certainly interesting. If maybe the other SI had gotten in a little quicker, he might have been able to get that charge, but he was just mowed down completely.
I think the smoker went in a little bit too early. That's why I was surprised.
Yeah,
when
on the
Smoker
other
went in
hand, though,
charge
if
out.
he didn't get that pull, they would have probably been across the map before anything could get there, I think.
Sure.
But, I don't know. Hard to say. So, yeah, team's looking pretty even right now. I didn't catch the exact health bonus when Sinister
health
was at this
bonus.
point before.
Yeah, I didn't either, but Sinister did walk in the safe room with a 320 health bonus. ZSN sitting at 688 right now. So, they can't take much more damage, but they can still take some from this tank.
Yeah, and it looks like, I don't know, with this much bleed going out, we'll probably see a very similar tank from Sinister unless ZSN can find a different way to take this.
We have Coach pushing way out in front of his survivor companions, blocking all those spawns.
Yeah, I
And
think they
he's
know the
still blocking.
smoker's down, so they're sort of taking advantage of that. Oh,
There
and
they
Punch
go.
is coming in. A jockey
Nice
running in the opposite
charge.
direction. Yeah,
And
great
Spit
chirp right
lands
there.
on Coach, and he's common. This is going to be a lot of damage. Smiley Face does go down. Coach finally going down for first time.
That was a very
Yeah, they
good
also
chat.
got a little bit of chip in onto Ellis right there, but for the most part, they did a good job restricting most of the chip onto Smiles. So
Right.
ZSN's still in a very similar position.
See, right now, I would start pushing that HR because I know that spawns were just down. But spawns are back up actually very quickly.
Yeah, and they've still got some horde they're dealing with, so I think ZSN's right in taking this a little bit cautiously.
Yeah. We should see... I want to say ZSN's going to push that HR, but at the same time, I think Shade's not going to let them get the HR. He's going to
Yeah, that's a good
have
point.
Tank stand there and just block it. Because if they get that HR, then bleed Tank's like out of the question, basically. Well, Shade's collar. That's what I mean, Jeff.
Yeah, I have to say, with these spawns up, they're going to be able to stop them from getting that HR. It looks like they're thinking about pushing anyway. Tank
They
just
are
spawned and killed off a Spitter. Jockey's been taken down. There's still 2 SI left. We've got Shade and a Smoker.
Are they
Hunter
going to
and
let him
Smoker.
grab it?
Oh, ouch! Landing a rock right there pretty well.
War room?
Only-
War room?
Certainly. Let's go to that Sinister war room.
Just get out, Tank. Get out.
He's doing alright.
Wait for
Yeah,
Smoker's
go
tongue,
now.
then you can push in. Wait for Smoker's tongue.
Go now, I'll be ready.
Okay, move in then. Let us know when, Puff.
He's coming back all the way here, by the way. They're coming all the way back.
They're trying to pick me. Remember, go for Ellis and Rochelle.
I can play bleed out, too.
Okay, fine.
We'll do a rocker then.
Go.
We ready?
Are you
Fine,
ready?
fine.
Ready.
Go.
You want us to go?
Go, go, go.
Okay. Keep getting that rock. Keep.
Rock's late. Gotta
That's
time it
okay,
better.
just don't take chip.
Better pushing.
Get a boom whenever.
Just wanna push it in.
Should push
pass it.
Boomer. Double
Okay.
pass. Don't spawn. Don't spawn.
Okay.
Okay, move in, Tank. Try to go for Ellis if you can. He's self bonus. Let us know when.
When I throw my rock, that's when I want you guys. Okay, ready? Start coming in.
Got one.
I'm dead. Nice, T self bonus. Nice,
Rough.
more. He filled up, he filled up.
Get her up. Good tank.
And we are back. Yeah, welcome back, everybody. That was a pretty powerful tank. ZSN was cut off and forced to take it back into that corner, and it looked like it could have been their game to, you know, just clear out the tank from afar. But Cynister managed to get in there and do a huge amount of damage.
Yeah, we see only Ellis and Nick saying a little bit helpless, but we have an attacker and a charge and end up landing.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh,
Oh,
on
wow.
the Xeon right there. So we've only got a couple slivers of permanent health left on the survivors. One on Xeon, one on Hypno. And the health bonus is currently sitting at 168. So it looks
And we
like
have
this
a
is
help
Sinister's
regroup
map.
call from Prodigy Sim.
Look, sometimes I need help when I'm casting. We gotta regroup.
Wow. You really have that bound to a key?
Sometimes you can't use your mic. You need important binds like. Anyway.
Comes prepared.
Another hit has come in, but looks like the SI are getting shut down, and the
nice
spit
Oh,
went
Shade
through
and
the roof.
Jockey back. No, Jockey's a shit. Oh my god.
Jockey is
I'm
Shade,
dying.
taking Rochelle back there, YMT, which gets them a fair amount of chip right here. That, I don't know if the spectators, if you saw this, but the spit went through that roof and actually landed on top of it somehow, which sort of took away a lot of the damage potential from that hit.
I think Hunter was dead stop though, so that was only
Yeah.
cover, so.
Yeah, it was 2-2 anyway, not the greatest hit to go in with, and it looks like we've got a 3-1 here coming in really quickly. Pole landing on a split survivor, but the boom taking him away. Oh no!
SI are
R2.
targeting Coach.
Yeah,
Why?
and
He's
R2
down
missing
shot.
that charge onto him. It was a little silly, it looked like to me, since he had the punch on the survivor and he just rushed it. Maybe it's because it's R2 and he's got 140 ping, but
Maybe. Zone 69 sitting at a 140 health bonus right now, but that's just going to bleed down a lot, seeing how all three survivors are sitting on temporary. Xeon has a little bit of solid left.
yeah, they're gonna make it in with essentially like 100 health bonus.
We will see one last attack here coming in. Smoker, Spitter, Jockey, Boomer. 2-2, Jockey down, Smoker down, everything's down, and that is level. Final health bonus, 112.
And that is quite low. So, but of course, Sinister only made it in with 320, so it's about a 200-point spread. That's pretty significant for first map like this, but of course it can be made up at any time.
Yeah, this next map especially, it's a lot of running. And tank,
Absolutely.
depending on where you can get it, it can be a joke, it can be a hard tank. So this is a very situational map. I mean, even if you get the tank and you're in a bad spot, you could push forward and be in the most beautiful spot in the world to take a tank.
Yeah, absolutely. It comes down to a bit of luck about when that tank comes and whether you have spawns for it.
I like safe room tank here. That makes it interesting, because there's no good spot to take this tank.
Oh, it certainly
Safe room
does.
tank is so cheap, isn't it? Or safe room.
No, not being inside the safe room, just
Oh,
like an
okay.
early tank. To get out of
Tank
the safe
spawns in
room
the
and
safe room.
tank spawn.
Or no, I mean like running it back to the safe room and having the survivors
You
defend
know,
it.
I don't
Is that-
know
is
if
that
the
illegal?
survivors were
Tactic.
actually in this
That's
safe
illegal,
room.
right?
That would be.
That would be bad.
I don't believe it's illegal here in Europe. Fighting, like going back into the safe room for anything but ammo is illegal, I believe. But we do have the round starting with Sinister on Survivor first, of course. Looks like Shade's gonna sit at the door and deagle some commons out. And oh, he has taken the early boomer spawn right here. But it looks like ZSN was not counting on that, or not, not counting on that boom spawn to be there. We could see them go in at any time, though. Looks like they want to pull Shade. And here comes the pull. Looks like it's going to get cleared pretty quick, though. 100 pounds landing with the spit
Nice
and
damage.
a boom.
Oh,
that
major
is
damage
big.
going on to Puff.
Oh,
Puff
actually
just-
mitigated pretty well by that stumble. I think if that hadn't gone off, he would have been a little bit more hoarded and stuck in that spit. But
Yeah, I
still,
agree.
about 40 damage or so onto Puffery right there.
Is this spec HUD still broken?
No, it's works.
No,
Works.
it's wrong whenever. Yeah, the spectator HUD. I don't know if we have that up for the people watching the stream, but if the survivors have pills on fresh, it's not quite accurate on health bonus. We do have another hit, and a 2-gap does land in front for a little bit, and the smoker got cleared pretty quick though.
Jockey getting a major jockey, wow.
Into the bushes.
Dude,
Two
jockeys
Sinisters
are
firing
so
at the jockey.
overpowered.
Wow.
4 damage
a
per
lot
second
of
right
damage
there.
on a Nick. Nick going down to 47 HP, wow. That
Yeah,
was
he's-
absolutely amazing.
It's pretty much tied with Puffery right now for health bonus.
Two
permanent
Sinisters
health.
sitting in the 40 HP range right now after 2 attacks. That is really good by ZSN.
If you just think that like the 100 pounce with spit and a boom did less damage than that one single jockey, that was a really good jockey.
There were 2 ZSN firing, like spamming at the jockey, and they couldn't clear it. And then the boom guy actually ended up clearing it, I believe.
Looks like the survivors are going to be moving up for the event right here. Tank hasn't spawned yet, so we should see them going backwards for the event.
And Remix has finally picked up that HR.
There we go. SI looking like they have an alright setup here. It is a 2-2. Charger sitting in the back right now, trying to go for this late hit. I'm kind of interested to see if that's going to land. That's usually more of a difficult charge to get. And his spawn is blocked. 3 SI were hiding in that shack right there, or actually 2 of them. And it looks like they're just going to hold and wait to go in with the Horde for a standard hit here.
So I'm just browsing through shoutouts right now.
The boomer landed on 2. Smoker's being pulled, or Smoker pulls Alice away. But basically the attack got shut down.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick clear onto the Charger, but it still did get 10 damage, I believe, from landing.
While we're waiting for this horde to draw out, I have a couple shoutouts from Fever. Shout out to Friendly Fire from 40 to 39. ... I guess he was wishing for that. Friendly Fire on Shade. Another shout out from Fever to Remix for teaching me how to skeet hunters. Rest in peace, Pug. Pug
We
was
do have
good.
another hit here, and actually, 1 capper landing, Charger getting taken down. But
Jockey's still
again,
doing work again, and Hunter landing on Nick.
Oh, he's gonna get
Or
so
else-
far away! Oh, and it
Oh,
gets
he got
cleared
behind
just
that
before,
tree.
Just before he gets behind that tree, a clear by Remix. Still a huge amount of damage. Shade is now in the 40s range with 49 health, so it looks like ZSN's being very effective right here. Sinister's gonna have a hard time
Jockeys are
making it through
just
this
doing
map.
work. 2 incredible jockeys by ZSN. Usually you don't see jockeys doing that much. Unless it's at a choke and they're looking for separation. But
I'm
jockeys
telling
actually
you, man,
do damage.
Jockey is the most powerful SI in Left 4 Dead 2.
Don't underestimate the midget.
Well, it is true, because you can go anywhere you want with them.
We do have that pull landing, everything else getting shut down. It's just Spitter
Spitter.
hitting at a tree.
That
Looks
was
like he was trying to
unfortunate.
get it onto the
Spitter
pulled
is not
survivor.
a tree hugger.
Trying to get the spittle help from my friends achievement.
Fail, it's okay.
But yeah, if you think about it, like a chargers are just so hard to land nowadays with, you know, between the
just
lag
see
and
with the
survivors
jockey.
shutting them down really quickly and all of these things. Like the jockey's harder to hit, has
And
a
you
good
can
amount
move
of health,
anywhere.
and you can just jump on people's heads and the dead stuff
Hump
doesn't
their
register.
faces.
And yep.
Humping faces are good people.
And it looks like we'll have another hit for when the survivors get out on this wing right here. Charger coming from below, which should be interesting. As long as he doesn't get baited or mowed down too quickly. This could be pretty good.
I guess, yeah, it looks like they're going to wait for them to drop, because Charger's in a spot to exactly hit them on the wing.
Of course, if... Oh, Shade blocking the spawn. And that's going to spell trouble. Charger is moving in, though. Looks like Jockey got dead stop. Charger misses his charge. We do have a single boom, though. And the Charger is taken out.
I wonder if the boomer crashed, actually, because the boomer stopped moving after he boomed. I don't know if he was waiting to just be killed or if he actually crashed.
Maybe he got stuck or something.
Maybe.
Was he was at the tree, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he was just standing there. We do have tank up. It will be in the hands of Smiley Face. I wonder if they're going to push it straight and try to block him from getting out there. No, they're going to pull back. Wait for some SI support, and they're going to go in, do work.
Maybe we should go to a war room for this. What do you think? You want to do Cynister for this one, or ZSN?
Yeah, let's do some survival war
ZSN.
room.
Yeah, this is always a good survivor war room. Let's go and listen to Cynister.
Rock. Or LOS him, I don't care.
Push him a little bit.
Nah, just get LOS him, get back.
Okay.
He hasn't gotten anything yet. Bad Uzi here. And we have a gas can.
I'm blocking this tree here.
Oh, it's coming.
Let me know when he's coming down.
I need to take my pills, I'm slow.
Go ahead.
We're all gonna kite together to the same side, don't get... We're all gonna go this way.
Okay, shh,
on the
sponsor.
kite.
He passed one.
Alright.
I'm tripping.
Why is this gas can all the way over here?
Keep it, that's where spawns are, keep it.
Okay.
Rock. He's coming in. Shoot that gas can. Eliminate him.
Hold.
Fuck.
Bounce right here.
Don't get jockeyed.
Don't get 3 cap.
Don't get jockeyed.
Oh my god, Artem.
I'm still pulled.
Take your pills, everyone.
Still pulled. Let me go down. Come on, Puff, pull.
I'm down. Fuck.
Get him up. I got Donnie. Rock.
Guys gotta pick me up quick.
Come up.
Don't get rocked, Puff.
He's coming after you.
Puff, come on.
Nothing I can do.
Go to this guy in the front then. You clear.
Kill this tank.
He's
Somehow.
running away.
Pick me up then. Oh shit, you gotta cut them.
I'm around the corner.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Dead.
You gotta.
I was so close.
What was so funny about the bush prodigy?
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back, everyone, and what a tank. That was so close to being that quad cap right there.
There were 2 points at which the tri-cap was just a millimeter away. The jockey almost landing on Nick's head, and then the smoker missing his opponent else. We have another attack coming in, a charge going, getting leveled, but goes down to common or FF?
Friendless Fire remix has taken down Puppery right there. I wonder if the survivors are
What a
actually going to
long
make it
smoke
through
hole.
this.
Really
Remix
long
is
pull-on
incapped
first.
again. R2's still down with barely any health.
It's Prodigy's pet name for him.
Didn't he used to be called Puppery?
He was.
Well,
Yeah,
he is
I remember
now.
it. I think we should start with the crawling mod. I enjoyed the crawling mod. I was in the pub before and I was watching it, and the crawling mod is amazing. Watching the survivors crawl just makes everything so much funnier.
Looks like Sinister has made it through this. I have to say, during that tank, there was one moment when he had a choice of 2 survivors to go after. It was Ellis standing up right next to him, and Nick off in the distance, and he chose to move after Nick. I really think he should have stayed there and taken down Puffery.
Yeah, like he was in the process of taking Puffery down too.
Right, and he just moved
And he
away
just
from him.
abandoned it. I was like, why?
Yeah, that was really... They could have finished it right there, but I think they still will, with another hit coming in.
Nice
Charge
charge.
landing, and a spit going in on that.
And
Jockey
Jockey!
also landing, which is going to kill Remix, obviously.
Oh
not
my
quite.
god.
And the
Jockeys are
charge
just
is still
force being
in.
reckoned with today. Charger might kill Shade if Spitter can die on Shade.
I don't think he's going to die from it, but they're going to be forced to make some bad choices.
I think Shade would have died if the Spitter had landed.
He's actually still getting hurt by it, but they have saved him. They now have 2 black and whites and 2 people at less than 10 health.
R2's at 1. Puff's ticking down from 8, I believe. There's going to be 2 down with this next attack.
Oh, and a double boom coming in. Pull landing on R2, who is now down. You know, they could just go in for scratches even on the Puff.
Yeah, Puff is now down. We have Jockey going for Rochelle landing, killing for Rochelle. Hunter going for Coach, landing on Coach, and that might be round unless Nick or Ellis can get this clear.
That
is
it.
That's it. Wow.
And a really good job by Zone 69 right there.
Yeah, speaking of which, I have a shout out to Zone 69 from Fever. It looks like a song or a little diddly. It says, "I got this, you got this. My friend is by my right. I got this, you got this. Now you know it."
That's from Friday.
Yeah, I don't listen to that shit, so I don't know this stuff.
Which should I take?
Okay. I don't know how I feel about being Friday rolled on the air.
Gosh, did we just lose like 10,000 viewers?
I've got a couple more shoutouts I'll go through here while the survivors are still getting ready for their round. I've got a shout out from Biochemical to Hayes. If you and I were exploring the zone, I'd definitely have your back, friend.
Oh shit!
I don't know what the zone is.
From Nutman to Hayes, it says, "It's okay to be mad, bro."
Well,
I'm actually sorry to all of you in the private chat that were trying to message me. I didn't see all the invites in private conversation. Shout out from Ace to YMTSD. I want to see your sexy curve rocks now.
I definitely want to see some of those too.
Shout out from Zozo to Jockey, aka Mini Tank. Shout out from Blade to Raz, Heart. Shout out from Justin Bieber. She said she was 18. God damn it.
And while we were doing that, we did have the first hit coming in here. Not really doing a whole lot of damage. ZSN taking it out very quickly. A little bit of boom damage is going to come in here. As we've heard Fever lamenting in the past about how much commonship you can take right here. And the survivors are certainly taking a little bit.
I have to admit, the swamp people are mean. I don't like them. They're fast in the water and they move like... I don't know.
ZSN actually moving pretty slow here, and Cynister's got another hit almost set up. It looks like they're going to be able to go in on him pretty soon.
ZSN's backing it up. Wow. They really moved really slow.
Oh, wow, and that's going to be bad. Cynister was setting up pretty far in front, and now they're going to have to
looks like they're going to give chase at Hunter. Hunter does die. Hypno. Boomer landing on Nick. Jockey going for Nick. Landing on Nick. Boomer exploding our show, but Jockey gets cleared very quickly. No mini tanks for his...
Yeah, I have to say, getting that Hunter skeet before the attack was probably pretty key to shutting that down. Because if he hadn't taken that away, then they'd have been able to do an intercept on that Jockey and really extend their damage.
Yeah, definitely. I'm very impressed by the level of Jockey play. If that's even a thing. The Jockey play.
High Jockey level play.
Jockey play.
I have a shout out of support right here. Rook showing support for the team he wants to win. He says he supports the winning team.
Okay.
Shout out to Jockey wipes, by the way.
Jockey wipes are the way to go.
If none of you saw the video of me yelling Jockey wipe in a pub, you should go see that. Actually, it was a screen.
And we do have a hit coming in kind of early here from Cynister. They like to go for these sort of surprising hits, it looks like. But the SI are getting taken down pretty well. A little bit of spitter chip going in onto Ellis right there, Xeon. Overall, Sinister's just chipping him down fairly slowly, it seems like. But they're getting, about 10 damage with every hit they do.
Yeah. They definitely need some more damage before tank.
And they're going to run back.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to run back. I guess they wouldn't have been able to really rush forward. That would have been bad for them.
But it was like before the SI were up, so they're not going to block that back way.
Weapons over here.
Although it looks like they want to hit right here on these trees. Charger getting taken out very, very quickly. Jockey also down, Boomer down, and Hunter finally getting taken down. So it looks like ZSN completely shut that down.
Yeah, now these next couple attacks here in the back, usually they don't do that much, but there is potential to get some damage if you get a survivor behind a tree. Keeps
Yeah, I mean, we saw that really good jockey at this location.
Yeah, if he got behind that tree, that would have been a lot more damage. That would have taken him down from whatever 40 he was at to like 10, maybe single digits. We do have that side setting up. They have a charger, smoker, spitter, and a jockey. Probably going to see the smoker and jockey spawn up to distract. Yep, and we do, and here we have spitter and charger losing a spawn, but re-grabbing it. Going and landing the pull on us for a second, getting cleared, and charger gets taken out with jockey and spitter.
Ooh, I don't think they got any damage off of that.
Nah, everything got
maybe like they might have had a tick on that smoker, but that was shut down pretty much immediately. ZSN, I have to say, they've been really sharp on their survivor this round.
Yeah, they really buckled down from last round. Like, nope, no more damage, sirs.
Yeah.
They clear very fast.
They certainly do, and Sinister's been putting in their chargers all fairly quickly, and ZSN's sort of been focusing them down first, it looks like. And the next hit is in. Smoker getting stopped and skeeted. Charger down next, jockey down, and Boomer, of course, gets popped as he tries to waddle in. So it looks like ZSN's found a positioning for this event that they really like right there. So anybody looking for some strategy tips, rewind the cast later and take a look at that. It seemed to be really good for blocking spawns and then, you know, shutting everything down.
Well, they probably expected it, so once the survivors expect it, it's kind of hard to really get a good coordinated attack.
Yeah, absolutely.
In that open area.
We do have the next hit ready to go. 3-1, no Boomer, no jockey. On the Hunter, of course, distracting them a little bit, making some noise.
Hummer.
The Hummer is gonna just drive in here and take the survivors down, all the while using so much gas. And the hit goes in. Interesting pounce right there onto Nick, and the Charger missing his charge a little bit, but getting a punch. So we've actually seen, oh wow, a good amount of spitter damage going in there across all the survivors.
Yeah, Rochelle choosing to run through the spit from the plane. I don't know if that was the best thing to do, taking about 15 chip from that.
Yeah, Hypno holding the most health at 73, but
Tank is up in the hands of R2. R2 is going to fall back immediately and wait for some of those SI to get up. Might just try and keep LOS and drop that boom for a try count.
And, you know, why don't we go to ZSN's War Room to hear some survivor play for this tank?
Do it.
Oh my god, close.
Boomer! Boomer's popped.
Me? Oh,
Wow.
fuck. Bounced.
I got distracted there.
Watch out.
I see him.
Push him?
Yeah, we could. Push him back a bit.
He's in the bush. He's on top of the bush.
Tank.
Back, get back, get back. Spawns are up, get back.
Cover me. He's pushing left. Covering this tree. Rock, rock. Take it. Fuck me.
I'm only one boomed.
Pipe
I'm
it, pipe it, pipe it. Get back, get back.
Well, fire.
Where is he?
He's in the back. We can
He's
push
in the
forward
bush.
a bit.
Do you want to?
Just get behind this bush. Don't
Alright.
push too far forward.
Well, we haven't checked the room inside. He's right here.
Alright.
Don't push,
Push
back.
him.
Push him. He's right here around this rock. Look out, don't get close.
Got you, Zion. Dead,
Dead.
nice.
The second
I'm
here.
Good job.
Did you
I'm
get
gonna
the
go get
close
the...
And we're back. Tank finally dying. Pushing in at a very weird time. To me, it seemed. I
Well,
don't
you
know why he
said
pushed.
he was running out of health, and that's the reason why he just pushed in.
Yeah, I'd have to think that was it. He was at 1500 health. They didn't have a lot left, so I guess they just saw an opportunity to push in, went for a couple rocks, and they actually did get a little bit more damage right there.
It did do a lot of damage. I mean, it definitely chipped them down a lot of health. If they can just manage to take out the rest of the solid, then this round won't hurt them too much. I mean, ZSN will come back, obviously, if they make safe room. But it won't be too far behind.
We were sort of talking amongst ourselves. We saw, even as soon as we went into the war room, a hit came in that got quite a bit of damage onto ZSN. We're kind of wondering if, maybe our war rooms are jinxing these teams and suddenly taking a lot more damage. But ZSN managed to get out a lot better than Cynister did on their half.
Indubitably.
Absolutely.
Calorific FB. That's just... I butchered that. We see an attack coming in here. Boomer getting shut down immediately. Hunter landing on Nick, but gets cleared. Smoker and Jackie going for the same guy, Ellis. Both get cleared. Smoker running towards the survivors getting taken out.
ZSN is looking very yellow right now. If you put up those tab scores, pretty much everything's in yellow right there. But they do still have a... Wow. Wow. I didn't say anything like that. I love The Simpsons. Anyway, the survivors still have a huge amount of health, 524 points. It's actually pretty average for this map if you can make it through tank. But we'll see if they can hold it with the charge and spit going in onto Coach right there, actually chipping him down to almost in-capped right there.
All of his solid was taken away. Now we just see Solid sitting on Hypno, Smiley Face, and Xeon. So hopefully with his next attack, Sinister can, do some work on those solids. Smoker just backing it up.
Backing up.
I'm never saying like that.
It reminds me of that, I don't know if any of you guys saw that video that Blade had shown us a while ago with the Coach and the Spitter.
Oh, yeah.
They're backing up. That runs through my head all the time. It's just so hilarious.
We have Hunter landing on Ellis, doing some good damage. Ooh. Taking his health bonus down a little bit more. And that should be the last attack we see.
And,
Survivors should be walking in with about a 250 health bonus.
They've gone from all yellow to all red now, officially. Still, they've managed to make up their loss from the first map, and they're ahead by about 100 points, it looks like. 150 points, 140 points.
143 points.
It just keeps going down.
They played this map really carefully. I really liked that. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was a real treat to see.
While rounds are switching, I have some more shoutouts. Shout out from Justin Bieber to Rook and Nutman. Have fun making out in the Pound Profit channel. Edit. When is the wedding, bro? And then he has another shout out to Rook and Nutman. Have fun. That's the exact same thing. Let me see what else I got. Shout out from Hobo to fuck bitches, get money. And shout out to Aaron, homie dog. Shout out from Blade of Prodigy Sim, insert baby got back here. Wow. I think that's
Back up. I've got quite a few shoutouts, but my Steam overlay's not agreeing with me, but I'll try to get through them. I have a shoutout from... Oh my gosh. Shoutout from YMT to Fishbulb, ringing in the cooler. 8 parentheses. I don't know. And another one from YMT to Fox, Battle Cry, lol. Shout out from Repulsive to One Eye for being a spy. A shout out from Rev to Jeff for the awesome camera work. And everyone in Hayes' Mumble for playing musical nerds. Whatever that is.
That sounds pretty fun. I don't know where I'm going after this.
I've got a shout out from Eclipse to MMA. Kamehamehaing Idra like a champ.
That was pretty good. I saw that clip.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that Hadouken though?
I did not see.
They're pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same motion.
One's Dragon Ball and the other one's Street Fighter. You gotta make the distinction.
But it's the same, form.
Wow.
Hand moves.
Yeah.
Sure.
Crazy move that...
It's like
energy blast from hand.
Wall away or something.
I'm sure somebody's watching and just can tell us all the differences between the two. They're like, no, they're not the same thing. But the survivors have moved out, and we do have the hit going in. Actually landing a pretty good pull right for quite a bit of damage.
Really good pull. We're seeing Jockey and Smoker work in this match. The two most, lowly causing damage
Yeah, lowest
SI.
DPS SI are doing quite a bit
The
of work
most
here.
damage.
And, you know, that sort of makes sense because, you know, most people are concerned about taking out the Chargers
Yeah,
first.
so
So
it leaves open the chance for others to do work.
yeah, that just leaves smokers and jockeys left to deal out the damage. So we have seen a little bit of chip go in, almost 40 actually, about 40. But the survivors are moving pretty quickly through this. But we do have another hit coming in, pull landing, and a double charge
Nice.
landing.
Really nice.
One of the survivors had
Jockey's still on Nick. Remix getting hit by coming up, being able to clear, finally getting it clear on Nick. Major damage onto YMT.
Oh
He's
yeah,
down to about 50, I want to say. 51.
we've seen a total of 84 damage or so going out onto the survivors right here. Very good. But we've still got a lot of map left to go. And we have not yet seen the tank. Cynister already has another set of spawns. We've got a 2-2, Hunter and Smoker right now, I believe.
They're probably going to hit as soon as Coach walks inside the door, the next survivor. Nope.
Oh,
Attacking
Hakoon
right
going in
now.
early, getting 2. Hunter
Nice
does
pounce
land.
on Coach.
Spit
Nice pull
going
on
in.
Alice. Perfect dual cap.
Huge amount of
Perfect
damage going in
2-2.
onto Xeon right there, who's now down into the yellow.
Wow.
Only 13 health left, actually.
That
was
was
really
an
good.
amazing 2-2. You couldn't ask for a better 2.
I have to say, these surprise attacks by Cynister, I feel like that was sort of a surprise attack coming in.
It was.
Yeah, they
read
thought
the
when they
choke
pushed
point.
in it would hit, but actually when they pulled out, it hit.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, kids, only quitters pull out. We do have Tank coming up. He is in the hands of R2, and he's going to push in as the survivors fall back to the wide open area. Attack coming.
Oh,
boom,
wow.
R2.
Let's go
Major
to-
jockey and smoke. Oh my god, another amazing dual
This is
cap land.
huge. Let's go to Infected War Room Cynister right now and listen to how they're taking this.
Don't. Molly.
Okay, relax.
Get a rock and get a rock. Nice.
I'm pulling him again.
Yeah, one more.
There's one guy on the ground. There's one guy on the ground.
Just take it easy now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take it easy.
Bad.
That
Donnie, you
should've been
fucking
away.
boomed him off me. I was a smoker.
Can you get a hit on that? Okay? I don't want to
Charge spit.
I can charge right here.
Go.
Let's go.
Oh, you suck.
Can we let him bleed out a bit?
Hey, you're still first time. Don't take chip R2, come on.
Yeah, no chip, please.
I hit Venom.
I'm passing this.
Okay.
Go, Shay.
Let's
Don't
kill
get
that
that
spitter.
Shade, you know how to bring it in, right? Don't bring it in straight into their bullets.
Okay, it's Donnie.
Okay.
Boomer's good here.
Yeah, it is.
Push him to the boomer, Donnie. You can do this.
This way, Donnie.
Hey, commit or what?
Yeah, come in. This way. This way, though. Where the jockey is. And
I
around
can get a boom
into the
now.
house.
If you
I
can do
can't
it, do it. Do it.
Do it then.
Don't fail
Go.
though. Nice.
Nice.
Boom,
Major's
dude.
boom.
Oh,
Move in,
wow.
free boom.
Move in, move in.
Watch out the fire though.
Tell us when, Don.
I'm gonna need it
You
soon.
gotta go around, dude.
Nice. What a rock.
Right here, he's free. One
clear.
on his free.
This guy's down. Got this guy. He's ordered. Nice. 2 more. 1 more. Or 2 more, actually. Now it's 1 more.
Sí, un isa
He'll go
down.
down by himself.
You're just bleeding out. Don't push.
Yep, I'm letting him bleed out. Okay, just stall.
Rock, you ready for
Wait
Rock?
for Archie.
Hunter, let's go. Hunter, no, let's just go. They're gonna get him up. Let's
no,
go.
man.
He's a spitter anyway.
That's
So you
rock.
first tank Donnie or second?
Yeah,
Second.
Second tank.
Okay. Don't die.
yeah.
Stay
There's
alive
no
as
way
long
they're
as
gonna make this match. Nick's almost dead.
Nick is almost down. Dead, I mean. Down. Nick is dead.
Okay, one's done.
I'm gonna
Good
bleed
go,
out.
Martha.
Yeah, very nice win.
Thank you.
Do you want help?
Yeah.
Get the room.
Everybody ready?
Not yet.
Yeah,
I'm
you
ready.
guys gotta go soon.
Everybody ready
yet.
now?
Yes,
Right.
I am.
Go, 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 go.
I hope you weren't back when I said that. Like,
Welcome
you're
back, guys.
Welcome back. I hope you guys
That
found
was
that tank
amazing.
exciting. We were
That was
actually
amazing.
going crazy
My
in our
voice
channel
cracked
right here.
during that. That was insane.
And it looks like ZSN's not quite going to wipe here, but they've got... I believe they have a black and white right now. Yes, they do.
I can guarantee you what you just saw will be in a frag video.
Certainly.
That tank
to the
attack,
tank, yeah.
the boomer, the jockey, the charger, and then that's so hot.
Yeah,
I
that
gotta say,
boomer
that
that
was-
started it all was pretty key, but Remix did a huge amount of work on his own as the tank. And it looks like another hit coming in here, chipping down ZSN pretty well.
Nice dead stop on
Hypno
Xeon.
has just been killed by that spitter.
Xeon's at 1 HP. I don't believe he's black and white. No, neither
He
of
actually
these
has
survivors
not
are black
been
and white.
incapped yet, it looks like.
True, he
which
was
is
the one
pretty
that
amazing.
actually got the other survivors up.
Alice looks so funny hopping. I don't know why.
He's happy. Because he knows he's not the one that's going to die next. He's got to die first. He's a D.
That
Hey, there
is
goes
Xeon's
Xeon.
death warrant right there. They don't even need to touch
Here
him.
come the guy. There he
Yeah.
goes.
Oh, go, Alice, go. Live
Indeed,
faster.
racial things will come through. Coach will die before the white guy. And actually, nice dead stop by us. Jockey coming, trying to finish
Oh,
this.
come on.
Scratch
Hit
him.
him.
Scratch him.
Oh, no.
Do it. Oh, it's getting the scratch and Smiley. And that will be the end of the round for ZSN, coming out with 370 points of distance.
That was
No
so
like-
cool.
bonus.
Unless
That jockey.
ZSN can be, similarly aggressive with their tank, Sinister should be able to pull through here and take their lead back again.
What a flip-flop game. First Sinister was in the lead, then ZSN got a chance to take the lead, they did it, and now Sinister has a chance to take the lead back.
Yeah, I'm really anxious to see what's going to happen here, and I hope the war room for this tank's going to be exciting too.
Yeah, and I want the finale to be worth something. I want it to come down to the finale. Because
That would be good.
I love it.
And this finale is a good finale. It's
Shout
not
out.
like a Jew, like Dark Carney.
Shout out to Kiss Me and Control Your Orgasm as your sex drive. Where has that ever gotten you? I hate you.
Ouch.
Burn.
So we do have a 3-1 hit for this opening, with Spitter instead of Boomer. No Hunter either. We'll have to see if ZSN's going to be able to do as much as Sinister did with their opening hit.
Reloading. Shoot me.
Survivor's just slowly moving out here. Makes me wonder when ZSN's going to trigger it. And as I say that, the hit is coming in. Jockey does land quite easily right there, but the other SI taking a while to get in. And the Charger gets ripped to shreds. Only 8 damage has gone in so far, just from
And that
Xeon
was all
on
by
that Jockey.
Jockey. Like, how did the Jockey get 2 ticks? Are these teams just not paying attention to Smoker and Jockeys? Like, I'm so confused. You don't see Jockeys and Smokers do damage. You don't see it.
I don't know, it's pretty easy for a Jockey to land a cap in comparison to most of the other SI. I mean, discounting the Smoker. Jockeys
Smoker's
are
like
just
point
harder
and
to
click,
dead
literally.
stuff. Yeah, Smoker is pretty point and click. I mean, even an Uzi or a shotgun can take him out. It looks like Food's
Boomer?
going here. Not quite able to bridge over that rooftop right there. So it looks like Sinister's just going to be able to take another choke point. I don't see these SI going in.
Boom,
With
he's
only
doing
2
some
cap.
hardcore parkour. They're going from the roof down to the ground with style.
Xeon earning some style points this round at the very least.
Creativity +1. But actually connecting -1.
Shoot.
Too bad. We do have a 3 cap now. Smoker has just come up, so it's Charger, Jockey, Smoker, Spitter. And it looks like they're going to want to hit in a similar spot to Sinister right here. But Sinister is absolutely just creeping up on this. They're taking this so slow, and now they have a natural horde in, I believe,
It
so
looks
they are
like
moving
ZSN
back.
is going to capitalize with this Addy.
Ooh. Yeah, and it looks like hit's going to come in. Smoker going for the pull now. Jockey landing. Smoker getting stopped. Charger going in for
coming in,
long
landing
range charge.
on Nick, getting the 5 damage pound.
or 10 damage.
10 damage,
But
my
yeah,
bad.
it has come in there, although only about 30 damage so far for ZSN. Sinister still sitting very pretty. And it looks like they're going to be able to start the tank before spawns get up again.
Tank is a little bit farther ahead. I think they'll have 2 spawns up, maybe 3. Yeah, they will.
Yeah,
have
so
3.
maybe they'll do some work with this. This might be, you know, Sinister's bad for pushing this so quickly.
They need to get a really good hit right here, ZSN, in order to do some damage to Sinister.
Oh, and they have missed it.
Tank picked.
Oh! Yeah, Hunter got picked off right there by Remix very quickly. Remix doing a lot of work this round. We have a rando rock coming in,
And
just
yes,
a little
indeed.
short of...
War room.
Oh yeah, let's do a war room for Sinister right now then.
I'll be right here.
Kill the sword.
You have to help me, bro. If I get cap.
But stay a little bit
It's
closer
better
to me.
to kill it.
Like,
Like,
here?
maybe you can be a little bit farther, but yeah, like
Okay.
there's good. Not farther than there.
Keep this tank if you see him, Donnie.
Yep.
If someone gets boom, make sure it's only one person, not Donnie.
Okay.
Are you blocking the front spawns?
I have.
Make
the
sure
right
behind
spawn.
that tree.
Wanna block right though. I got the boom from this side.
He's gonna commit.
Shoot his ass. Shoot his ass. Keep shooting him.
Just watch the
He's
boom.
coming in. He's coming in.
Thanks,
Shot.
Lit.
Remix, stay near me.
Charged.
Forget about
I'm down. Forget me. Forget me. Jockey's back here too.
We need to go near him now.
Yeah, I might
He's gonna
die.
die. Let's go. Crush him.
Go, go, go. Tank's gonna die. Push him.
Yeah, he's dead.
Nice. Good work.
Good job.
It's what we learn.
Welcome back, guys.
Yes, and we are back, and that... I guess we went to the Sinister War Room for that, which is probably better since, you know, they did so well on the Survivor side right there. Not quite getting the amount of damage that, you know, Sinister got last round. Only getting 1 in-cap there onto Shade. So, it looks like Sinister's in a pretty good position to make this map.
Oh, boomer.
Very nice boomer pop by Remix.
Absolutely, and so ZSN is holding these spawns again. It looks like they're going to hold it for the event. I'm kind of wondering about that. No, actually, they're setting up to go a little bit sooner.
Weapons over here.
But we still don't see a spawn for YMT, so it looks like Sinister's just going to keep creeping up. Actually, not really creeping up. They're pretty much full-on booking it to this event. And the hit is going to go in anyway. Pull landing, Pounce not quite in yet. Jockey and Hunter both still floating around. The Pounce... Oh wow, Jockey does land, but gets cleared rather quickly, and Remix managing to get the melee onto that Hunter right there.
I'm surprised they didn't hold the attack for the bridge, but I guess it wasn't exactly a really good attack for the bridge. They did have Jockey Smoker, so they could have pulled people off.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's
I like to have the spitter during this attack because, you know, people are just stuck in these little houses. You can get a lot of spit damage.
Definitely.
But we are going to have a boom in. So this could be good for the infected right here, who are getting their last spawn right now. Charger Jockey Spitter. They might
Really
even be able
nice
to drop
setup.
in right here.
Yeah,
Seems
I
like
was talking about
Sinister
right here. They're in a
jumped
very
down.
narrow place.
But ZSN not setting up for that. It's getting a little bit of a late hit. Oh, Jockey does land. Charger stumbling onto the Jockey player, though.
Jockey,
So not a
Charger
huge amount of
a little
damage.
Too close for
That was
charge.
unfortunate.
Yeah, that was too bad. I think that could have been a really good hit if the Charger was just a little more patient. Had gotten around the Jockey or maybe just gone for a couple punches there.
This is gonna hurt a lot.
This is a huge health bonus coming in for Sinister right here. And I don't think ZSN's going to be able to do anything about it. Over 800 health bonus right now. Oh, a last second pounce coming in. Pull taking down Shade right there. Charge missing completely though. And getting taken down quite quickly. And it looks like Sinister will walk in with 812 health bonus for a grand total of 2,837.
Pretty much 999 points ahead of the other team.
Wow. That is
What
a huge
perfect scoring.
ZSN cannot be happy about this. They can still bring it back, but they're gonna need a quick wipe. I mean, that's pretty much it. You can say that they could try to survive, but it's not really going to work.
This is a really hard map to survive on. Especially if you start bleeding for those tanks.
They do need to survive to be able to win this, since it's over 1,000 points difference. They need the 800 distance points plus 200 health bonus, so yeah, they just need to wipe Cynister immediately, otherwise it's pretty much over. So we'll just have to see.
And people don't count ZSN out of this game. ZSN has had some major comebacks in their history. And this could be another one in the making.
It's absolutely true. Oh, I just realized that Ryuzebian is not playing with them this game.
Yeah, it's a tip now. I was confused too.
Yeah, I just didn't register that. Ryuzebian's a real powerful member of their roster, so it's too bad that he's not available for this game. Is this an upper bracket or lower bracket game?
I believe it's lower bracket. I know Cynister was not down to lower.
It's lower bracket.
Okay, so the loser of this is out of the entire tournament, which is too bad. It's always sad to see a good team go, but you know, that just means that there's even better teams left in the tournament.
I have some quick shout-outs. Shout out from Amare. Shout out to best friends, Palmy and Lumpy Wumpy, as well as the not-so-survivors on YouTube. Shout out from Repulsive. Shout out to everyone in Hazes Mumble for listening to what Rook and Nutman are doing in their private room. I don't want to know, really. And final shout out from Blade. Shout out to Sin, Scary Infected. Also, Tank Plushie Kiss Me. I hate you.
Survivors are moving out right here. Hit coming in, getting a pull onto the hunting rifle, but the other SI not getting their spawn. Jockey does manage to land anyway for a total of 16 damage, surprisingly.
Wow. See,
that's like
I'm
a double scratch plus instant 4 plus another tick. That's
I'm telling you, Jockey's doing work now. I don't understand it.
They did save both their Boomer and their Charger, who could not get spawns though. And we have new SI coming up in just a couple of seconds. Have a Hunter now.
Might see a 2-2, I want to say.
No, we have a Smoker with it, so we have a 3-1. And the Boomer missing his boom, getting shut down quite easily. The other SI looking like they're going to just hold or maybe wait for the survivors to get commoned a little bit. We still do not see the tank though.
Yeah, that might be what they're waiting for.
That would be pretty amazing if ZSN just got an instant quad cap with Tease in that tank. But,
that would be amazing, because it's totally in ZSN's hands.
Yeah. And the tank is up in the hands of YMT, and do we want to go to a ZSN war room for this? See what they can do?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Going for the lark.
Wait for them to get back there. Actually, like, back in the field. Not yet, not yet.
Tell me when.
Okay, now you can. You can hit it now.
Do you know how to punch it? It would have been easier if you just stand on top of it and punch it.
Alright.
Did you stand on top of it? No.
Low.
Oh,
get a free boom and we can send it in.
You're not, you just get the tricep part.
Coda. Where's HR? I see him.
It's on the left side.
I see him.
He lost it.
It's out of play. It's out of play.
Alright.
Ready?
Can't.
It's sign 3,
2,
1.
Team.
Get him, get him.
Wow, you killed the hunter. I thought Venom had Rochelle cornered.
Welcome back, everyone, and that was
interesting.
That was not quite the tank CSN wanted. I have to tell you, my heart just broke when I saw YMT shoot that log over the
was
bushes.
furious.
I could not believe it. They lost the log completely out of play.
Prodigy's exact voice. They lost the log. I was like,
It was just too bad to see YMT not able to get that log over. I mean, normally that's like a 1 or 2 hit log, and he just had trouble with it and got it out of play. But carrying on with the game, we do have a hit going in, and we have one capper landing, but the boomer has been taken down. A little bit of horde coming in, just minor chip going in so far, and it looks like, you know, Sinister's pretty much keyed in to make the rest of this finale, or at least a tank or two, and then ZSN's going to be hard-pressed to make anything out of this game.
Now, to be completely honest, coming into this game, when I heard that Briz was sitting out, I honestly thought this game was going to be really hard for Cynister to win. When I heard that, you know, Briz wasn't going to be there, I was like, wow. But it seems like they're doing just fine without him, obviously.
I don't know. I think R224, who replaced Briz, is still a pretty strong player. And I mean, in the games I've cast with them, I believe he's been playing. But yeah, of course ZSN doesn't play with Hypno, as Jeff has pointed out in the stream. So you know, both teams have some of their key players missing.
I guess it's good to keep your backups close, because Hypno doesn't play that much, but R2 and Briz are interchangeable, I guess.
We have R2 sitting at actually 40 health right now, so he's just one tick away from being slow.
You'd have a Charger bunny hopping his way in, or as best as you can, but getting leveled by Remix without axe. Very nice. A good pull going on Nick, doing some damage. Rochelle being common log, being attacked from all positions by the common. Where's the rape whistle when you need it?
And the survivor's now down. 2 of the survivors very low in the 20s. The other 2 sitting at very high health. Remix all the way up at 93 right now. Really managing to keep his health bonus high and mighty. So this finale is just going to play out pretty slow. Marginal chip going in, so why don't we go through some more shoutouts? And we are still taking those, so please send them in.
Let me look.
I don't have any, so...
I've got a huge amount. All of my tabs are just flashing. I've got a shout out from iRexits to Kiss Me, and says go.
I'm not gonna do it
because
on
of
air.
a certain YouTube video.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it on air because I don't want to scare
You should
people
do
away.
it. There's a jockey doing it
I
today.
could. I mean, the jockeys were really doing work. Maybe I do owe it.
I have a shout out from Soul Survivor and the rest of Hayes' Mumble. We want to hear more of Ellie's wonderful voice.
Oh God, no.
I think that's a
counter
to
shout
speak
out
up.
to Rexits from Ace. You go! I toned it down.
It's not the same, because you have to express it
I
full
can't go
force.
all out. I do. I'll blow just mumble.
You
out.
do have tank up, by the way. And hands of Smiley. It looks like the survivors are gonna take it outside.
Yeah, it almost looked like the tank could have cut him off right there from what I saw, but he did not go in.
Right on their
He didn't
faces.
have enough time. Yeah.
Didn't like these notes.
Oh, we do have a pretty good hit
attack
coming
on
in.
that rock might land. No,
Nope.
missing. Hitting the tree.
So this is just going to be a long
that's
bleed
good.
tank.
One last final shout out that I have is from Sanctity. Shout out to Shade for playing map 3 like a quarantine warrior.
Okay.
Quarantine is an old Left 4 Dead team. And I guess
Not that old,
good.
but yeah.
Well, I know Chris is oldie.
Yeah,
That rock
they've been
almost
around
never
for a while, but they didn't disappear until a couple months ago.
I've been out of Left 4
Pushing
Dead.
in? No. Yes?
Yes, he is indeed pushing in. Molotov out on Ellis. I don't know if they're going to waste on this tank or wait for the next tank. Looks like they're unsure what to do. Rochelle
Mr.
popping
Smith.
that heroin. Molly does go out, does light tank. Survivor splitting up majorly. Rochelle is all alone. 2 SI going for Rochelle. Jockey managing to land on Rochelle, taking her into the bush. Once again, Rochelle needing that rape whistle. Hunter landing on Nick, doing some major damage, not getting the clear. Ellis is firing away, finally getting the clear. Nick,
Looks like Shade's going to get in-capped across the map. While
There's no
R2 does
suffering.
go down.
that face humping.
But the tank's gonna die very quickly, only 700 health. Oh, getting a rock onto Ellis right there.
Very nice.
Very nice corner hit of the rock.
So it looks like ZSN did a very good job with that. I believe that was actually Hypno as the tank. Hypno did a very good job getting a lot of damage right there, but it's just not the wipe. And so
Rocket
Cynister's gonna make
going
it through.
and missing the rocket part though. Landing on the edge of the balcony.
Still managing to hit R2.
Yeah. So I say success right there.
Absolutely.
From Blade to Prodigy Sim. Fat.
Oh, well then, sir. I'll have you know that you are also fat. Fat.
Oh, Fat War.
Calm down. Calm
could have
down,
a fat
girls.
off.
You're all
Talking
pretty.
about my weight. Shout out from Champloo to me for being the master caster. Quotes around the master and caster. You son of a bitch.
I have a shout out from Blade right back to kiss me. Fat.
I'm gonna. Oh, you're so lucky we're on the air.
When has that ever, like, stopped you before?
I'm trying to be a good caster.
He's a master caster, apparently.
No! He means masturbator.
Oh.
God, I hate all of you. Shout out from Ace the Prodigy Sim, I think you're skinny. Smiley face.
I am very skinny. Those of you who've been to GXL with me know that I'm like skinnier than Fever and Dawkins combined.
Shout out from Blade to Ellie. After this cast, I've decided that you aren't fat. Yet.
Wait, what? Okay, awesome.
He doesn't think you're fat yet.
Like I
It's
give a
getting
fuck.
there. Shout out to Smoke Weed Every Day from Aaron. There he
Sounds
is.
like something he'd shout out.
Yeah. Sounds like something he'd say for an entire cast. Just a huge fat war going on. Shout out from Ace the Prodigy Sim. JK, I think you're fat.
Lol. We do have some final hits going in right here. The tank is coming in on the survivors here, so it looks like it's gonna end pretty quickly. Remix still carrying a huge amount of health, but I don't think it's gonna matter at this point. 2 in capped, 3rd in cap coming in right here, and now the tank just has to follow Remix for the rest of its
last one up.
With
What
the
is
shot.
this?
Oh no, he's gonna make
Oh
it 2
God,
and get
Blackman
everyone
with
up.
drugs. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Blackman is running away now.
Run.
Nope, giving
Do what
R2
they do
another in
best.
cap.
Go, Remix.
And he's
Killing
dead.
the white guy. Black guy might be the last one to die, actually. What is this?
I like this
shenanigans?
strategy Remix has where he's
That was crazy.
picking other people up just to give the tank someone else to kill after. Oh, and he gets punched straight into a jockey there.
Oh,
So
that's
he
Remix
is going to
sacrificing
die.
his teammates.
That was a really good try, though. That was funny.
And
It is
shout
well
out
pretty.
from Blade to Ellie. Fat.
Well, gee.
You still love me, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
Looks like Cynister is now at 34-38. A 1,500 point lead or so. Way ahead of
We're gonna have to
ZSN
see
right now.
ZSN come out with a 700 health bonus.
Yep.
Oh boy. That's a hefty load to carry. I'm never saying that again. But it can be done.
Yeah, the survivors only start out with 1,600 in health bonus. They basically have to keep half of that in order to make it. Which means, you know, no survivors below 50 HP. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Duh. Obviously. Anyway,
They can do it.
I would love to see ZSN do it.
Shout out from Justin Bieber to sacking teammates.
That's exactly what Remix was doing. Sacrificing those teammates.
I
with
didn't realize what
Chronic.
he was doing, but he was giving the tank things to hit.
You know, I would have loved to see him like go through with that, maybe light the tank while he was punching somebody in a corner, but it just didn't happen.
The attack going and charging, getting shot down immediately.
Jockey getting another 16 points, just like
Oh
we
my
saw in
God.
the last half.
What is this?
They're just good at the quick damage. They get in, get the damage, and get out.
Only pullers.
Tactical strike jockeys.
Reloading.
We are gonna see. This was a fairly late tank spawn, so we could see Cynister push with it. Or, I'm sorry, we could see Zone 69 push it forward. We could see him take it in this area that they're sitting right now, or take it all the way back. We'll have to see what they do. We do have another hit coming in right here. Very quick. One cap landing. The jockey, of course. Hunter actually does land after
Jockey
getting...
doing it. Wow. Jockey's OP. I'm done. I'm just done. Jockey just did another 16 damage.
I'm a reload.
We have seen quite a bit of chip come out so far. 20 to 30 damage basically on each survivor. Actually, around 20 on each survivor. And the tank is up into the hands of Shade. And I don't know, do you guys want to go to a Cynister war room and see them finish this up maybe?
Go ahead, let's see if they can do this up.
Cynister.
Tap at least one. Should be fine. Down. Jump rock. Oh. Oh, nice.
Keep him there.
Yo, sup?
Oh my god, you're garbage.
Fever likes man!
You fucking suck.
Fever likes...
Pair away! Oh,
Pair away.
And that was
Welcome
a
back.
very, very short-lived tank we saw right there. It looked like they could have done alright with it. They did manage to get a full end cap onto Smiles, but then a lot of rocks got missed, I have to say. And so they didn't really get much more than that. A couple caps landed, got a jockey, but ZSN's still sitting actually with a 900 health bonus, so it's really interesting. I think they could actually win with this still. If they did no more permanent health damage.
They need to put the black man in the front and let him take the blunt of the damage. Brunt of the damage.
The blunt of the One shout out from Aaron, Kiss Me, and you're talking about blunts.
No, it's just because Coach is black. It's not my fault. Maybe it is.
Wow.
Speaking
of
Aaron,
being really classy in here today.
Shout out from Aaron. My report is on Thomas Jefferson. He was a cool guy. He smoked tweed all day and didn't give a fuck about anything at the end.
Huh. Sounds like he was a cool guy.
That was awesome.
Sounds like an Aaron report.
We do have another hit coming in, getting a bit of smoker chip onto Hypno right here. And the survivors have now been chipped down. They're at 880. But,
plantation house.
yeah, this is just going to keep going down. I don't think CSN's going to be able to make this, but it should be good to watch. Keep sending in those shoutouts, and we'll keep reading them off. And, yeah, that's what's going to happen.
I'm forgotten. I haven't got any shoutouts. You guys give me more shoutouts.
I have a shout out from Kiss Me. Never tell your password to anyone. Wait. Oh. No.
Well, that's a very good shout out.
YMT now down in the yellow, with Smiles also bleeding out. Where are all the shoutouts at, people?
Shout out from Repulsive. Shout out to Rook. We know what you're doing.
Okay, that's creepy.
I'm not too sure. A shout out from Blade. My face when 111 viewers. Isn't this game dead?
We have 111 viewers for this?
Pretty much.
Cool.
Oh wow. Well, I'm glad everybody
Freaking
tuned in
popular.
for this.
Everyone's here to listen to Ellie and her angelic voice.
No, it's Prodigy Sim's sexy voice and Kiss Me's sexy
According
voice.
to Champloo, it's a white supremacy enhanced cast because I'm here. I'm not racist. I just acted. I have black friends.
Any different?
A really nice jockey. What is it? Jockey going on Rochelle doing some major damage here, bringing her back inside of the house. Wow. I'm tired of these jockeys.
I got a shout out from Ace saying a shout out to Ellie in parentheses. Insert shout out here. See, I don't have anything. People are just, yeah.
Apparently, a tank has failed to spawn for Cynister right here, but the survivors, or both teams, choosing to just play out since the game's already been won. And I think we may even see the end soon. ZSN just sort of taking this very ad hoc right here.
Yeah, I think they're just kind of done with it. Kind of in that, like, just cruise mode, speed control.
It looks like I got a shout out from Tokes. It says shout out to Alfredi Casters. Casting is a blah de blah blah. Okay, that's way too long, dude.
Well, you want a shout out?
Frick! It's like a paragraph. Anyways, moving on.
If he gives you an essay, you read that essay.
It's freaking long. No. Shh, I know what your minds are thinking. That was wrong.
Gutter.
Shout out to Ellie for being a better caster than Prodigy, not ignoring a Euros late night pleas for shoutouts. P.S. I now forgive the Dragon Ball and Street Fighter being the same comment.
Oh boy.
I actually did have a shout out to you from Battle Samurai. I was about to read off. It said to wash your mouth out for comparing Street Fighter to Dragon Ball. For shame.
We're sorry for making some of you mad.
Yeah, I'm really slow about my shoutouts, and there's a couple that I've been ignoring on purpose. I like to read nice shoutouts. I don't like to read mean shoutouts. I apologize.
That's not me, obviously.
And then I got a shout out from Kiss Me to Jeff. I love you for casting. I love you too, Jeffy.
You want to kiss Jeff?
What?
Another jockey doing work on coach. I'm sick of these jockeys. Oh my god, Blade.
Looks like this tank is spawning for R224. Which should finish this game off. I actually have one giant shout out I've been sort of saving because I'm not quite sure what it means, but it's a shout out from Tokes Richard Strokes Cokes, which is already quite a tongue twister himself, to Resilient. It says, come on with Raz now, hop on my jet ski, go to the Red Lobster, make a reservation, pager will buzz when your table's ready, talk the manager discount, BFF forever, it's a tropical endeavor.
Oh shit! Oh shit, Prodigy nailed that.
I have no idea what that means at all.
I don't either, but you fucking made it sound good.
Alright.
I want to go to Red Lobster.
Yeah, and talk to the manager. BFFs forever.
BFF.
I have a shout out from Blade to Prodigy Sim. Fat. I'm done.
Okay,
there's probably over 300 fats in there. I'm not reading all of them.
I've got a shout out from Fishbulb to Smiley Face, YM, and Xeon. Sema Leblad Maharik. I have no idea what that means.
Such a racial cast, I swear. Shout out from Champloo. Shout out to the oppressed African peoples of Left 4 Dead. Your day will come.
I have a shout out from DJ. It's kind of a sad one though. It says, been trying to find you on Steam forever to give a shout out and just realized you're already on my list somehow. Thanks, DJ. I feel so much love from you.
Who is this guy? Oh. Good cast.
I've got a shout out from Pip Wins Again to ZSN. Find the hidden health pack. You know that
health pack?
I'm sure there are, and if they find the hidden health packs, they'll be able to make it through this.
Indeed.
Of course he is.
Tank does end up getting. Let's try and finish out this cast, I guess. We're going down by the tank. Jackie finally landing on Ellis. Hunter pouncing the down to Rochelle for some reason. Rock missing. Tank is still on fire, by the way, obviously. Tank going after Coach, who is not limping at all. Rock landing on Coach. Really nice aim on that Rock. Still chasing. Coach throwing a ball straight up into the air. That might hit the tank.
Oh, ouch.
Oh,
that just ended it.
Nope, this is Tank.
Getting that punch at the last second.
Final score is 24-46 to 34-38.
Yep.
In favor of Team
1,000-point lead for Cynister right there. And congratulations on your win.
That was a really tight game until map 3, and then it just kind of blew open.
Yeah, it would have been great to see the climax on map 4, but a map 3 climax was pretty good anyway. Some very nice tanks right there. I've actually got one last shout out I'm going to read off before I send us off. It's a shout out from One Eye to Jockeys of Mass Destruction, and I have to say that sums up this cast pretty well.
I have. Wait, I gotta find him. Shout out to me from Ace. It's the final countdown.
I have one last shout out as well. Shout out to Kiss Me Go, and he's fat. From Max.
Right. One last shout out from Blade. Shout out to Kiss Me. I fucking hate virtual black people too. I don't hate black people.
Pretty cool. Anyway, thank you guys all for tuning in. I guess we had a lot of viewers. Thanks to our teams for playing and letting us cast this match. Thanks to Jeff AF1 for making these casts possible.
Oh yeah, excellent cameraman.
I love you, Jeffy.
So yeah, make sure to show them your love whenever you get the chance. And we'll see you guys.
Me cast with you guys.
No problem.
It was an honor.
Yep.
I had fun too, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Jeffy.
Thank